Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Texas Rangers.
And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. What's the word on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
All right, first pitch coming up. Zach Neto now at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it's even up. And that clips the inside corner. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Just starting out here in Arlington. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Mike Trout can't hold up, and that's a strike. Shannawell, the runner at second with one away. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And 1-2. And that's outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. That clips the zone. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Back at Globe Life Field. And getting a start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you have on him, Singy?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Brandon Nimmo leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now here's a flare off the bat and foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Foul ball there. The 1-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. And a swing and a miss. That one fouled off. Man at second. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. And Jack Peterson stands in. And that one upstairs, ball one. On the ground, Grissom handles, throws to first, and Peterson retired, and that'll do it. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. And that's a little high.
A ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Two now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Young. One away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Hey.
Second inning here, no score. That one in triple digits.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball one on a pitch inside. The 1-0. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back in Arlington, bottom half of inning number 2, Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And foul ball. The changeup missing. And the count 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 1-2 here. And there's a ball. Right side, hard hit. Shonowell takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Center fielder, Evan Carter.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball. And the 0-2. And delivers outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That one missed. Struck him out looking.
Batting 7.
Here's Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. There's a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. Good job to fight that one off. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Christian Moore.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score.
Ball.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air to left center. Carter coming on. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pitch
Ball
misses
one.
there. Ball 1. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed.
out.
There's 1. On to
Yep,
first.
he made it.
Save. So they get 1, but a really nice
First
try
baseman,
there.
Nolan Shanaway.
Yeah.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's a ball.
Tries to
That's a
check
Did
his
he
swing.
go?
Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
Z-Ride.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Batting ninth, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
First
Ball.
offering way inside, almost got him.
Gonna lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 2-0.
High.
And that drops in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And
Ball
it's filled
3.
up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Called out on strikes.
Now batting, the right fielder.
One out man at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Led off the game with a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both
No, he's in there
locations.
safe.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 on, 1 out. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's a 1-2. Double play ball to second. Flips it. One at second to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Seager stands in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He nails one out to right. The Rangers score first. It's 3-0.
High.
Two down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-0. So two down. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. And there's the strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Fastball for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Josh Young. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 on, 2 outs. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Chase Silseth.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. This one in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Mike Trout.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's foul.
Well, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
And a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's a
Started to
check.
go after
What do you
it.
got?
Now a look down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 2-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. There's a strike. In the air, right field. Nimmo on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Sets him down looking. Strikeout number 8. Bottom of the 4th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
And that one almost got him. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now that is right fielder, Brandon
Nimmo. No.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. Ball 3. That one catches the corner for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soler on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. On a line. Lowe makes the grab, and that is that. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. In time to get
He's
him.
out.
One away in the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher Logan Ohapi.
And that's in for a strike. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
is downstairs.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9
No,
straight
that's too high.
strikes. So tough to do.
2 down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers.
Peterson.
That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball, no.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And
Ball.
another ball.
Yep.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And that one clips the corner. Got him looking. And now 1 away.
Now batting,
Next to hit, Evan Carter. 1 for 2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run blast. And they add on. That one just sounded. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 37. He's into the game with the bases empty. First
Ball
pitch
one.
way inside a fastball.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And
No,
that
that's
misses.
a ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2. And there's a foul ball. The 2-1. There's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike one. Out towards right center field. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
That's
Yeah,
foul
shout out
ball.
to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Ball
No.
one there.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Shortstop, Zach Meadows.
The Rangers up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just missed.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a bouncer. They got Shioka to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Carter Baumler.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Here's Mike Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Shanuel leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. Way
Ball
to lay
one.
off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the sixth, Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. That's
Ball,
off
no.
the mark. Ball one. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a
Hee-haw!
fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Wyatt Langford. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here comes Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
Outside,
he's really
ball.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball
Just
three.
off the inside edge. Line drive. And that is that. We go to the top of the seventh. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Adell.
Ball outside.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Curveball over for a called strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Ball
Struggled
two.
a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. 3-1. Chopped left
That's
side,
foul.
but it kicks foul. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Now pitching for the
Jose
Angels,
Fermin
number
gets handed the
68.
rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for
Seems
the
like a tough
Rangers.
task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Josh Peterson.
Yep.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to
Ball.
chase if you look down in that area.
Tap back to the mound. Over to first.
Out.
And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
And now it's
first
Jake
baseman,
Berger to hit.
Jake
1 for 3.
Berger.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soler makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
No.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Dominic
53,
Hamill.
Dom
And he's got a
Hamill.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Hamill, in his rookie season, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Seager fires
Out.
over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting second baseman Vaughn Grissom.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away. So digging
Now
in,
batting
Christian
third
Moore.
baseman, Christian Moore.
Strike.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in Arlington,
Leading off
here's the
for
3rd baseman,
Rangers,
Josh Young.
Third baseman Josh Young.
That
Ball.
one misses, and it's 1-0. This one in the air. And the first baseman makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is
He's
late,
safe.
and they can't get the out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Infield knock right there. He was able to beat that one out easily.
So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That's in there, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting. Right
Now it's
fielder,
Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Smith off of first with 2 away. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That's foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Next
Ball
offering
three, that's up.
upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Langford
No,
up
that's
to
a
bat
ball.
next. Lays off for a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And now 3-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a payoff pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Seager.
Let's go.
They get the double
That's an out.
play, and just 1 out to go now. Base is empty after the double play. Here's Trout. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ha!
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's
Ball.
outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's to third.
Double.
And it goes just foul. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
8-0 is how this one ends.